Hey guys, what's going on? It's HS Unlimited here, and so today I shall be showing you my top 5 blasters. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. So, by the way, this is not like the top 10 or like the top worst. These are just my top 10 favorite blasters. So, here we go. So, for number 10, has to be the Zombie Strike Double Strike. It is super reliable. Just pull down the hammer and then pull the trigger. So let me just quickly go grab 2 darts. Boom, boom. So you say like you have your 2 darts here, prime the hammer, and boom, and prime the hammer again, boom. It's super reliable. I think this has to be like one of the best pistols out there. So yeah, looking for a pistol, I strongly recommend the Zombie Strike Double Strike. So number 9 is a Mega Blaster, except I modded it. Well, it's like a very simple mod. So number 10 has to be the Nerf Mega Big Shock. Me and my friend, for some reason, think that the Mega Darts are super accurate, and I kind of agree with them. So this is why I also recommend this one, the Nerf Big Shock. Mega Darts are always fun to shoot, and plus it's a pistol, so if you just need to quickly like whip something out, I definitely really like this blaster. Basically just a Mega Jolt. But I have modded it. You see the little thing? That's just a broken Nerf dart, like with the tip gone. You put that in, then you can, and then you can shoot rifle rounds. So, yeah, I made a video on that. So go check that out. But Nerf Mega Big Shock has to be one of my favorites. Super reliable, and just a quick pistol just to pull out if you just need a fling foam. You know what I mean? Number 8 has to be the Recon MK2. So if you're just starting Nerf, I strongly recommend the Recon MK2. Comes with a barrel, a stock, and a 6-round mag, and has 2 end strike, and 1 end strike rail on the side here. So this gun has to be one of the simplest ones to shoot. You just prime it back, bring it back forward, and shoot. This one has to be one of my favorite blasters out there. So if you're just like looking for a blaster like to shoot and like just to have fun with, like to shoot with your friends, I would definitely get the Recon MK2. So, oh yeah, by the way, pull this thing back, there's a jam door, so clear out any jams. So yeah. So for number 7, number 7 is like my favorite Mega Blaster, but this contains Zombie Strike, Modulus, Mega, and Strike Elites and junk. But this is my favorite Mega Blaster out there, the Nerf Mega Magnus. It's just this small handle and this really big thing. Reminds me a lot of a Deagle from Fortnite, except they already made a Fortnite Deagle, and it uses Mega Darts, but it sucks. So just use this instead of the Fortnite Eagle. So you put there's an internal mag here. You put the darts from the top and pull the trigger. I just shot one. I just didn't want to shoot myself. So you pull this thing back here. There's a 3-dart internal magazine here, and you put the 3 darts in here. You go boom. Also, this is a really cool one just to shoot around too. I really like this thing. I'd mostly use this one. The only thing I don't get is, what are you gonna put here? Are you really gonna put a handle here or a bipod? Because this is gonna look so awkward. Like, hey guys, look. Boom. Now my pistol's so good. Like, what are you gonna do with that? This is like my only complaint. What you gonna do with it? I don't know. So yeah, I forgot what number this is. I think it was number, oh wait, let me retrace my steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is number 6. Okay, so number 6, so top So the rest of these are going to be top 5. So my top 5 blaster, if I ever had to use it, is going to be the Nerf N-Strike Elite Disruptor. This thing is super reliable. Prime from the back, bring back forward, and shoot it. Slam fires on it, which means if you hold the trigger and pull the priming mechanism back, it can shoot automatically and it'll still work. I like to fan the hammer on people, so I can go like, ah, even though this doesn't have a hammer, but it basically functions the exact same way. Also, this thing's open, and so you can't get any jams because it can't stand jams. So it's like, argh! And it's like boom and boof, and then you get shot at. So pretty simple. You just put a dart in there. The barrel is pretty easy to turn too. So prime back, bring back forward, and shoot the camera. But a Nerf Disruptor is also if you're just starting Nerf, strongly recommend this one. Just like a quick sidearm or secondary to pull out. I really like this thing. Definitely get it. I strongly recommend this blaster. Number 4, the Rough Cut. I love this thing. This thing is so cool. Prime back, bring it back forward, and shoot. Oof. Has slam fire. Has an N-Strike rail on it. Sometimes just for fun, I like to put on the scope on it. Whoop, I can just get it on. Boom. It's like, hasta la vista, baby. Although I also find a really cool way to load this thing. So if you have a rough cut, this is a really cool way how you can load it. Prime it back, just spin the blaster, and put your hand back on the thingy above it, and it'll just cock automatically. So like this. Prime it back, spin it, put your hand on the thing, and it just cocks automatically. Oh, almost got it. But it will not work if you just spin it. You have to put your hand on it and make it, ow! And put your hand on it and make it go forward a bit. But that's still a pretty cool way. So it's like, hasta la vista, baby. I didn't shoot it. So the Nerf Rough Cut. Might have been counting wrong, but who cares? But my next blaster is the Nerf Rapid Strike. This thing is super cool. Rail on the bottom for handle, rail here, rail there, rail here. Rail on the side, rail on this side. This stock thingy can move. I personally rock it like this. And this thing roars. Just listen to this. But this thing vibrates in my hand when I rev it all the way. Full auto, hence the name Rapid Strike. I have seen a cut down Rapid Strike where it's this is off, that's off, and everything is the same. I would call it the Hyper Strife because it's the exact same size of a Strife except it's you know what I mean. So yeah, the next blaster is the Modulus Regulator. This thing is super cool. So, Modulus Regulator has a stock 1, 2, 3 barrels plus scopes because it has a rail here. Ooh. It has a rail like this. Boom, there's a rail on the bottom. What I like to do is I would take a pistol, put it on here, so it's like a handle. Let me show you. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Here's a pistol. Put it. Hold on, I gotta take this thing off. So take the barrel off, put it on like that. Then, boom, boom. See? So yeah, that's kind of the whole point of the thing. So yeah, you can do that with it. It has a select of fire. So here you can see it has a select of fire, this thing. So it's a single shot, triple burst, and then full auto. Most of the time I rock single shot. I just like single shot because I don't really like dumping my ammo. And triple burst is just useless because I don't know anybody who really does it. Has a stock that can hold another mag, and it's a lot better than the first Modulus magazine. I meant stock because it was really wiggly. So boom, pretty comfortable. Really big too. I mean, it's up to my waist. But this thing is pretty big. Really like it. If if you're looking for an assault rifle, get this guy. Also has this handle that can move like this. So when I put full auto, it's like a you know what I mean? So regulator, one of my favorites. Top 3, I think. Yeah, it's top 3. So my second favorite blaster is the Nerf Mega Twin Shock. I love the sound of this thing. Oh, let me do it slower. I love the clicking noise. Hold on, wait. I'm gonna quickly grab some Mega Darts to show you something. That's fine. Okay. So I have 4 Mega Darts here. I have way more though. So it has 10 shots. So this is basically the Mega Rough Cut, except they call it a Twin Shock, and I like that name way better. So what you can do is you can pull it like this, and if you pull the trigger all the way, shoots the darts, shoots both of them at a time. But if you shoot one, if you pull the trigger halfway, only shoots 1 dart, and then you can't prime it because you have to do it again. So, boom. Move the camera a bit. So, now my favorite blaster of all time is the Nerf Strife. This thing has endless possibilities. There's mod kits, easy mods, has a rail, stock, thingy, boom, and that. Let me say that again. It has a rail on the bottom, and strike elite, barrel thingy, and a stock. Most of the time, how I would rock a Strife is just by putting a worker stock on it. Here's a worker stock. It's really all you need. This is personally how I would just rock a Strife. I don't think you really just need barrels because that would just take up barrel space. I don't really want a handle because I just think it's super comfortable like this, really mobile. Yeah, so if I had to rock a Strife, I would rock it like this. So yeah, so those are my top 5 favorite blasters. I'm also gonna show you 3 melee weapons I have. So if I wasn't a Nerf war, even though this isn't a Nerf melee weapon, I would still use it because my friends allow melee weapons. I have this small little dagger. Well, it's not much of a dagger. It's like, okay, well, a dagger should be like this big, but it's 2 times the size of a dagger. I really like this thing, super cool. But my friends would not allow these weapons. But they would never allow this weapon because they think it's way overpowered. So check this out. I have an Assassin's Creed gauntlet that I was an assassin. I was a Connor Kenway from Assassin's Creed 3. Even though this is not his gauntlet, this is the very first Assassin's Creed gauntlet game. So I just hit the button and hold it like this, so I can just go like that. I like to stab my friends with it, but they don't allow it because they think it's cheating. So instead, I just rock this small little knife. Now it's time for some honorable mentions. So my first honorable mention is Retaliator. I was originally going to put this one in, but then I thought the Recon and Retaliator are basically the exact same thing, and the Recon costs less, and the only reason why this thing costs more is because of the attachments. And yes, I have modded the barrel, so it looks a bit different. So what I did is I opened up the blaster. I made it so I can remove this thing. You know, it can shoot like this. So sometimes I like to shoot it like this. Well, personally, I like to have it like this because this is what a real barrel would actually look like on a real gun. So yeah, makes it look super cool too. I don't really care about sights. Yeah, so this thing was super cool. I also recommend this blaster. if you're just looking for like a very basic assault rifle. My second honorable mention, the Surge Fire. Now, the only reason why I didn't put this thing is because it just generally sucks. But I really like it. It just doesn't have enough range to it. Like I shot it, and it just didn't have. For me, it just doesn't have the expectations that I really wanted the Surge Fire to have. So this thing spins 15 rounds, and it also has Slam Fire. But yeah, this thing didn't really reach my expectations for this blaster. Yes, it's pretty cool. I would use it sometimes. My friends basically just call it the drum gun. But I don't really like the Surge Fire, but in my opinion, I really like this thing. It just doesn't have the expectations that I wanted it to have. Like, it's just kind of disappointing. But I really want to put this gun in, but then I like really saw through it and I was like, oh, this gun isn't really that good. So my third honorable mention is Fortnite. It's a nerf Fortnite Scar. I'm just sitting on this ball because I just found it. The nerf Fortnite Scar. I really like this thing. My friends really want to use it. Comes with the world's goofiest 10-round mag. Has these really cool sights thingies. So yeah, you can put it down, look it up, just look through that. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, I was really hoping though that this could have been detachable, because then that would be so cool, and just like plop that thing on a stripe. That would just look ridiculous, but that's the point, people. But come on, Nerf. This January's on the side, so that's a bit different. Like there. It has 4 AA batteries, so basically it's the exact same power as a Strife. Just has a ray off the top, and that's pretty much it. If they made this thing detachable, I feel like people would like it a lot more. So yeah. The last honorable mention, I really wanted to put this thing, and then I really thought through it, and I never really want to use this because it has no function at all. The Nerf Sonic Ice Centurion. Now, you just see this thing, and it's the world's biggest sniper rifle, but looks can be deceiving. This thing does not shoot far at all. Like, if a Nerf noob saw this, they'd be like, I want it, it's gonna shoot super far. I'm gonna shoot you in the back and kill you. But no. Looks can be deceiving. So, pretty simple, you try from the back. I have no bullets in here, I think. Yeah, so I just put the mag in. I'll pull it, we do this thing and pull it back. Shoot it like that. So yeah, this thing's huge. But in the end, I really did not want to put this thing in because it just looks can be deceiving. Okay. But with that, those are some honorable mentions and my top 10 favorite nerf blasters. So with that, I shall be seeing you guys in the next video. So bye. See you guys next time.